Alright guys, I just wanted to make a quick video to show you how about conditioning is really important and half-assed analysts and any type of analyst work. Like this, for example, post it on Twitter getting 138,000 views, 1.2k likes. He's just stupid. And then there's a lot of people agreeing with him. It's just like complete crap hate watching, right? But when you're trying to, when you actually understand the point of the round, it makes a lot more sense. And some people have written in the comments here, for example, and I watched as soon as I watched the clip, I understood that this guy is right, for example, because he is. So Austin's going on about how he's hate watching, and then so he's gonna call like a good round, right? The main talking points that he hated was they didn't buy smokes to go outside, which you don't need. You can go outside mainly because I'll bring into it about their buy. Second off, um, they can't cross. That's not the point of the round. And then these guys are double contacting ramp as a guy goes CT, and then because this guy misses his fire, is now bad, and now the bomb is down. The bomb is stuck, and then you have yourself here, and then it ends right. And because Shiro couldn't cross outside, so he went down back lobby. I'm going to explain everything right now. So the first off, they're buy. The previous round, they saved 3 guns, right? This is their money for the next round. So Chopper's 3600, Donk saved an AWP, they have an AK. Okay, so Donk is going to get given the AK. They bought some grenades, and they have this sort of buy, which is okay because now Shiro can afford an AWP in the next second in the other round, right? So when you have this type of buy, you have 2 Tech 9s, a hero, an AK, and an AWP. You want the AWP to play. You want it to make its biggest impact possible. So you want to take the AWP to try and find the kills. The best way to do this is to create a distraction with one of the low buy weapons so that he can then take his kill and then space can be made, right? But I want to preface this, right? As they come outside, notice this glaive smoke has been thrown along with a molly, right? The only other time that the glaive smoke was thrown in the start of this was when Makazze was here in secret, on the platform in secret. And then because of this, then they molly him out and he's gone, right? This is the only other round he's done glaive smoke. So because they don't have initial information, he's either going to be main, fighting outside, garage, or secret, right? When you come to here, when he does the molly, he's not secret platform, so he can take 3.5 down. He could be down the secret steps. He could have started down here, right? Chopper jumps across. He could still be in main. He's not CT. He's not fighting CT because Chopper's jumped here and he doesn't see anything, right? So the 2 places he's now going to be, he can fight outside, is from secret steps and garage, right? So this has happened on a previous round as well when IM came up secret, um, like this, and shot them in the side of the head, like this. Right? So now they're worried about this. So you come onto this round, for example, Bits is used to smoke ramp, so he can't block later in the round. So they wait this time. They smoke top main as basic outside pressure, and Zwei just like fakes A little bit to like draw rotation, draw extra util out of them, right? So then as it comes to this, you can see so Chopper is doing that play. So he's going to drop CT so Shiro can take a fight. Right? I want you to notice I can't download the demo because CS2 is fucking stupid and won't let me play it, right? As Chopper jumps CT, Shiro shoots. Why? Because Shiro spots him. Orb CT or Orb Zaiwu. Chopper runs towards CT. They don't see the outside guy. Now, here comes the actual play of Bit in all of these rounds has been playing pretty heavy on rotations, right? There's been a lot of the time where he is just kind of like in the mid round is not playing for ramp. He's not dedicated ramp because not every ramp player plays like this. They don't always sit on ramp. He's their rotation player that was seen from this round when they do like vent pressure or door pressure. You can see, but it's the first one down. So he's going to be playing a bit more fluid. When CT control comes, he's going to go and help his teammate because he can still hold ramp from the J or whatever you call this hell, right? So he can go help Wonderful because he's been spotted, he's flashed, he's fallen back, they're taking CT. So he's going to come help him, right? And now what that does is this is pre-planned in the round. The pre-plan was both these guys will walk towards ramp, right? The goal was they're going to get some kills outside. These guys can go ramp. They're going to try and split B, plant the bomb, right? Chopper goes towards CT. These guys go towards ramp. They're clearing these angles very slow. They don't need to rush it. They just need to take the time, get the timing. Right, Bits spots his way with the bomb. Zontix swings and Zontix loses the fight. That's it. He's just dead with the bomb. You can't have like three guys here, right? Just so in case a guy dies, the bomb is has someone else with him. You know, it's perfectly fine to have two guys with you. Chopper's played as a distraction. They've not peeked up secret from this point when they've come, right? So they're pretty much expecting back garage. You can see the same way that Donk is looking towards back garage from here. I don't know if they saw each other here. Maybe they did, but this gives like good information. If they did see him, then Shiro should be going down secret. But again, he's worried about I am already being down there, right? So the whole point is now Shiro has shot his gun. They know he's red. Realistically, the best play they could have done to not get this round scrutiny is for Donk and Shiro to go secret together and try and trade out in that sense. In that sense, I think it's fine. But again, this is how the round plays out. Chopper flashes towards CT, Shiro shoots his gun. Right. The thing is, he can't hold an angle now because Wonderful's not going to peek him because he has an AWP. Why would he give away a free death? You know? So you can see in the clip that Wonderful is like taking tighter angles so the AWP can't die to him, for example, in this clip. So he wants to stay alive, right? He's going to get a rotation, and then hopefully his teammates are going to come save him, get that kill, play the 5v4. Right? Shiro, he can't do anything. The only thing he could have done is run secret, but that is pretty stupid for an AWP to just run secret by himself. Because again, if IM comes up secret or is on the secret steps, he just shoots him in the head. It's a very easy kill for IM. There's no point just throwing away the AWP like that. So what Shiro's going to do, he's going to run back lobby. Why this is good? I'll tell you why. Donk is your outside player. One guy jumps towards CT. The AWP is outside. You know there's going to be three outside because the AWP will be on Shiro. Donk is the outside player, and Chopper has jumped towards CT. And based off of the guns they saved, right? Two guys will get spotted ramp here. When he's here, these CTs know where everybody is. Instantly, they know where everybody is. So then it's good for Shiro to come back to lobby because he can hold for vent rotation and lobby aggression, right? They don't expect because Navi do not expect anybody to be in lobby. So this is a good rotation by him. And if you see, if he was generally faster in this timing, he could have killed IM right there. Right there. IM would have died if he was 2 seconds faster, for example. And then Zwei gets down secret, Shiro comes back lobby. Donk he now pretty much knows that Makazze is back garage. I think either because Chopper shot him here, or it's just kind of a bit obvious because he's not peak secret. If you're taking CT control and you're an outside player and you are the starting down secret, you're going to peak secret. You're not going to be sitting lower jiggling with the smoke because you know where they are. You know, two guys are ramp, one guy's jumped towards CT, AWP is red. You're going to come and peek or you're going to go and rotate, right? You're not just going to sit there. And so this is actually a very smart round. Donk is still holding for Makazze because Makazze is now exposing himself. He's flashing and everything. So if they get this ramp kill, they get B, right? They can they don't have to go run it up and plant. This round is played for kills, right? And they have all these pieces. This is obviously a gamble round. It's a risky round. It's not let's do wall outside smokes and walk four guys secret, right? Because you want to try to get the AWP kills. And that's how the rounds will play out because you can't just go full secret every round, for example, or just do an A round or contact round, for example. This is a very good round to understand where these players are playing from and to play for kills. It's unfortunate that one guy has died here. Donk has not immediately killed Makazze here. Chopper has escaped into ramp, and they're in this 4-on-4, right? They've taken ramp. It's a bit of a chaotic round, but it's very good for the pieces you have. For the low util, you have the AWP, the AK, and a Galil and two Tech 9s. It's a pretty decent round. But when you come on Twitter, for example, and just sit there and just hate watch about everything and just cry about poorly poorly commed. You have everything on the map but nothing. But that's the point. You want to be playing for the kills. Just because you didn't get the kills doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad round. Just because the trade potential died, the point is he was the trade. Zontix was the trade, but the trader died. Like it from those positions. They can't just be like intertwined into each other because then they will die from if they come into this angle and they intertwine, they die from this angle, they die from this angle. If they come into this angle, they die, for example. So the whole point is like Zwei, you can see here, is covering down the ramp so the Zontix can get close. So if he peeks, Zontix has a better angle on him, for example. This is a good round for a half buy. That's the whole point. All right. Maybe there was the better round in which I said where Donk and Shiro go secret together. Sure. I will admit that would be a better call. But the whole point is this is still a pretty well called round. It's pretty well understood that everybody can try to play for the kills and you play to kill the overextension. This is what high tier CS is about. You're not supposed to just walk outside, AWP takes a shot, and then everybody rushes secret and hopes that you survive because that just won't work on in tier 1 CS. Maybe in wherever the fuck Austin's playing, I don't even know anymore. Yeah, exactly. It tells you, right? Um, and this is still like a good round. Like they get lower, they get to here, they come here. Zwei mollies from here. It's still pretty bad for Zwei to be coming to the right side to molly it because he has to expose himself and he throws a bad molly. You need to be throwing it from this position so that it covers the double doors. And so because he's thrown a bad molly, he's died here. Donk's lost this 1v1 outside. Shira gets a kill. It's still a 2-on-3, and this is still could like go well, you know. And it's down to a 1v1, and he almost was around. It's not a bad call. Like what the? Anyway, rant off. Goodbye.